play and whatnot. I feel like this guy was a lot about guys who, Terance and Nolan and Zoo. How do you guys win games like this throughout the year when not all the stars are on offensively? Like, how do you guys manufacture wins with the depth you guys have?
That's the beauty of this team. You know what I mean? So any given night, we got guys that can step up and contribute, whether it's scoring or whether it's other things. And so tonight, guys like T-Man and Norm and Russ, play well. So I think for us as a group, the only thing that matters is the winning. So however that looks, there's going to be different ways, different nights. And tonight we just did a really good job of playing a full-quarter, really good basketball game on both sides of the ball. So the more we can compound and put those wins together, then the more efficient and the better we look.
Did you see something different tonight than you had, like the past few games?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably, internally frustrating for him, just because, he want to start. But, I think tonight he did a really good job of embracing it and coming out there and just playing some really good basketball, taking shots and attacking the rim when necessary, and then making some really good passes as well. And then defensively, just being active. He did tonight. He did a really good job.
Tonight was probably the most aggressive Terance has been since moving to the starting lineup. Is there conversations you guys have with him to possibly
opportunities? I think every game different presents itself with different matchups and different opportunities. So tonight he had opportunities where he got some open shots, some rim attacks, and some finishes. So different guys are going to be more effective on different nights of the game. So sorry about that, but
yeah, you good.
I think for us it's about winning, and tonight was a good win for us.
A little more catch and shoots for you today. Is it starting to get more natural, more ingrained?
Yeah. I still got coaches sending me clips on ones that I passed up, but not making them as much as I want to, but just getting comfortable and staying in my shot. So all in all, good win for us, and rest and be ready to go on Monday.
Just in general, you haven't shot a ton. Is it just more like you're still feeling your way, learning your teammates, trying to get others involved, basically?
No, for me, it's just it's a little bit of both. But I'm not worried about me. Like I'm good enough, and I'll put the work in enough on a day-to-day basis consistently to get going. So it's not about me. I'm worried about winning the game, and tonight was a great example of that.
You said that you needed 10 games to get yourself ready. This was your 10th game. Coach, how do you feel?
I feel really good. Like playing it back-to-back, really good. Win a game. This is individually. It's not about me. Like I'm gonna keep saying it's about the team and the whole purpose of me being here. And I think everybody can speak for that is us winning as a unit. So tonight was a good win for us.
If you were to identify an area for yourself impacting the team over the next week or so, where are you targeting right now?
Just finding ways to generate really good shots consistently. Whether it's myself or hitting our bigs for a layup or dunk or generating a really good three. So I think that's me in the entire season, in the postseason, is generating quality shots consistently. I feel like if we can do that and not turn the basketball over and make teams guard us and then get back and give ourselves a chance defensively in the half court, it's going to be very, very tough to beat us. So obviously that's a building process, and that's where we want to be at the end of the year.
You talked about getting in rhythm in the drill. That's your thing. But how do you get in rhythm on catch and shoot shots?
I think T. Lue called me yesterday. He just basically simplified the game. To where after makes we make it simple, and I think that helped me a lot. To where I don't got to go out there and overthink and just get guys, make sure I'm communicating during free throws, or we're not getting guys in their right spot. So offensive can be more fluid or whatnot. So me being in the rhythm isn't me scoring the basketball. Me being in the rhythm is making sure everybody is in the right spot. So we have space because we have talented players on this team. So the more space we have as a unit, the better our passes will be, the better our driving angles will be, and the better our offensive possessions will be.
You guys mentioned that you are basically running a simplified offense right now. To get you rhythm. And he also kind of joked like, well, we don't really need much of an offense when it's pick and roll.
Yep.
But how much more do you feel like you guys still have to open up offensively?
It's 10 games, so we got a whole season of finding out what works. And like tonight, there's going to be different matchups, different nights. So like pick and roll might be great one night, and then the next night it might be more of a pick and roll with a smaller guard. So, every night presents a different matchup, and we just got to figure it out as soon as we can, exploit it, and then try to get some really good shots possession by possession.
James, you always talk about the offense, but I like how you play defensively too on switches too.
Yep.
And on your career, you average 1.5 steals in your career. I feel like we don't talk about the defense enough.
For sure. That's a lot of parts of my game get overlooked, but just trying to be in the right spots and communicate and be effective as I can defensively. You know, so that was really my main focus. You know what I mean? Like, we got guys that can score the basketball, so it takes a lot of pressure off me offensively. For me, defensively is making sure I'm engaged and getting my hands in passing lanes and being in the right spot. So just watching film, communicating with coaches, and making sure I can always learn to get better.
James, I know you and Zoo have been putting in extra work. That connection looked like it was a little better tonight than maybe some games past. How do you feel you guys are coming along?
Process. It's a part every single day. You know what I mean? Teams are in the drop. Teams are up high pick and rolls. They're up high pick rolls. He got a short roll. Get the ball in the pocket. He did a really good job of that last night. They were up a little bit higher. Tonight he did a really good job as well. So game by game, possession by possession, just me constantly communicating with him.
I was going to ask something similar about your defense, but going to a new team and having to learn kind of like a new defensive structure, that process.
15 years in the league, ain't too many defense. I've seen me guard me pretty much every defense, so and it's not that difficult. Just make sure you're in the right spots, communicating, and making sure you know what I mean you're active.
Well, I'm just curious, like verbiage, is that different at all from team to team as far as
here and there? But it's all the same concepts. Either you keeping the ball on the sideline, or you switching, or you trapping, you blitzing, pick and roll. Either the big is up, all the way up, or is in a deep drop. It's not complicated. Pretty simple game.
Thanks, James. It's just my fault.
That reminds me.
Let's get ready for Hoop Jab.